Good morning. Today, we got a chance for some rain and some severe weather too. So, we need the rain. We'll take it, but I don't really want any hail or tornadoes for sure. So, the weather, it's been really windy this weekend. Today's Monday. The wind is down really, really nice this morning. So, I'm going to go get the sprayer loaded, drive to my parents' house, and spray where the Johnson grass, resistant Johnson grass, is really bad. It's about 8 inches to maybe 12 inches now. I hadn't seen it in a few days, but this is where, well, I was going to use an old chemical that we used to use called Fusilade to spray. We used to spot spray it a lot and couldn't find it anywhere. And then when I did, somebody found some, it was like $175 a gallon. That's a lot. And that was going to take me, how much? 15 gallons for just one load. Do the math. That was going to be an expensive trip just for something that's not, I didn't want to spend that kind of money. So I'm using a different chemical, clethodim. I think it's a chemical guys use for resistant or volunteer corn and different things. And anyways, it's got a label for cotton. This is on the fallow ground, but hopefully it'll get into that Johnson grass before it gets up big and puts on seed. Johnson grass can come out of seedlings and can come out of rhizomes. The seedlings may not even be up yet, or maybe or real small, but from the rhizomes, and those things can get after it. So you can kill the top and the bottom. The rhizomes didn't get touched, and so right now Roundup is just on this variety. It's just not touching them. Like they just like thanks for the drink, but so hopefully this will get that pretty good. We'll get a rain on it, and then I'll have to spray everything again anyways with Roundup, and so maybe that'll finish it off. That's the hope. So getting this done this morning, and then this afternoon, this will let you know what date it is. Be the solar eclipse. So we'll just stare at the sun after lunch. Now I'm putting some fresh water in. Loaded and off to go spray. See when we get there. I'm here. So this chemical will kills grasses. And that means that wheat is a grass. It'll kill the wheat. So guess what I'm going to do? I am going to what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going to cap that last nozzle over there, which is up there right now, but it should work out that one will be the one right next to the wheat. And same deal as when I was spraying earlier. I don't want to spray on top of the wheat, so I'll cap it. See what I mean? Cap. All right, again, don't let me forget. I gotta go put that one back on when I get to the end. Well, here's just an observation. There's a weed, it looks like wheat. You think, oh, I got, no, there's no weeds in here. There's a grassy weed, and here's some oats, some wild oats. There's another oats over there. So part of it There's some wheat that was already out here. You know, I think I showed you all this, but this is some volunteer wheat that come up, and it's heading out, or has headed out, and it is growing. Let's see. This flag leaf has a little bit of damage, but gosh, I sure think that's got to be okay, that the plant can handle that much. So I'm hoping we get a good rain. This will just really get after it, and rust will be a non-issue. And then the last thing before I get in the tractor, here's what we're looking for. We got 1/2 inch or like 4/10 here. We're wanting this rain to kind of close in these trenches and collapse them. You know, this is soft, but there's some air pockets in there that the rain will help collapse, but then we'll go through this again with the strip till, raise the shanks up because we don't need to rip it deep, and just to kind of let those discs kind of close that trench back in and bust it up some more, and that'll bust up more of these clods. You know, because this stuff's not great. This would be good to plant in. And then if that cotton got down to a void, then it would die because the roots would be in contact with any wet dirt. This is a resistant grass. I'm hoping the clethodim does some things to it. That has been a problem. I'll have to get out and show you what the Johnson grass looks like. I didn't forget. Thanks for reminding me. A little bit of pressure build up there. All right, here's some Johnson grass. So the top of this plant froze and is dead, but it is not dead. I don't know if I can get this pulled up without tearing it. Not really good, but there's rhizomes under there. And so you can see everywhere you see clumps and green, that's all Johnson grass coming up from rhizomes. I mean, there could be some of this could be from seeds, but a lot of it's from rhizomes. What you don't see here as much, at least I don't see it right here, is the pigs came through and tried. They like those rhizomes, so they dug up a bunch. There's like little holes kind of everywhere there was a clump. Not so much here, but there was actually here. I think I plowed through where this one was, but yeah, just look across. Everywhere you see kind of straw colored is Johnson grass. It's especially bad down here in this, where this water runs. We have that waterway of the wheat that comes here and then cuts across to there. So fun. That's what I'm out here to do. Now I gotta go clog some more nozzles, or cap some more nozzles. I'm next to my neighbor's wheat here. I don't want to kill his wheat, so safety first. Got that finished. Just this side, 55 acres or so. I've got close to 100 on the other side, and I won't be able to get all of this. I'll get about 120 acres done on this tank. So I'll do the perimeter, and then I'll just turn around where it's not as bad. I also plowed that waterway section. Excuse me while I do this. That waterway section should be pretty clean, so I will probably spray through there. That'll save me some chemical, but I'll be about 30 acres short. But this side's not near as bad. This side where I am currently, but is worse. That side, it's mostly bad on the south end, so I'll focus there and get as much done as I can. Well, it's going well. I've decided that I'm going up and down the entire field, and I'm just popping on the controller whenever I get to a spot where there's grass, like right here. And I just kind of generally, like, I don't know how well it's going to work on some of that perennial, we call it like ditch grass, that's resistant to stuff too, but I thought it wouldn't hurt. But like here's some Johnson grass that's coming, and so I'm for sure want to get kind of these clumps that are in the field. So I've gotten, I don't know how far I've gotten. I'm over halfway in terms of, like, there's the wheat over there, and then there's the neighbor over there. So I'm over halfway, and I'm used over half of the remaining chemical I have in the tank. So I got about 175 gallons left. I don't know how far it'll get me. I'm hoping that, I'm thinking that it's going to get me through this field perfectly with kind of doing what I'm doing. It's not, there's not a ton of this stuff anywhere, but it's sporadic, and so we'll see if it kills the Johnson grass. That's my goal, right? But if it can slow down or kill that bitch grass, that would be awesome, and that could be a tool maybe I'd hate to mix in. I hate to do a separate trip, but they say this chemical might work better without the Roundup mixed in, because I know I'm gonna have to come back with another spray before planting, and so this could be one I do right this part of the spring, March, April, kind of, and kind of help these grasses, stunt them back, and then when I come back again with the shot of Roundup, maybe that could help finish them off, or at least really set them back. I don't know if we're ever gonna actually kill them. I'm back. I'm done. I'm going home for lunch. Actually, I'm gonna go to town with Emily, and we're gonna eat lunch together. And then I'm gonna come back and do some other things. And then at some point it'll be the solar eclipse time, you know, and then we'll just stare at the sun. I'm not gonna say I lied to you, but I'm gonna do a couple of things before I go. One, like turn off the water. We need to replace that valve all the way down. Actually opens the valve the wrong way, too far, and it leaks through. So there's like a sweet spot. So then I'm also going to get all this stuff put in the shed. Most of it's trash. A couple of it's the fungicide that I haven't used and I hope not to use, but I don't want to get it rained on. So I'm going to put it up. And then I forgot to take the globe off of the GPS tractor in case we get some hail tonight. Back from lunch, and I gotta walk through a spider web. The solar eclipse was good. It was it was fine. We were not completely total. We were pretty close, so it never got to that. Man, what is on me? It never got to that one where the white ring is around the dark of the moon. But we got pretty close to that. Still, you could never look at it without the glasses. Be interesting to see how many people get eye injuries from looking at that, and they shouldn't have. So I'm back. We got some lawn fertilizer. I just fertilized the lawn because we're going to get some rain tonight. And so just here for a little bit longer. Emmett has a baseball game tonight. He's going to play catcher for the first time. We haven't had anybody that's wanted to play catcher. And he said, we've been giving up lots of runs. I think I'd play catcher. So he was a little bit nervous, but he's done great. He's been putting me through 2 and 3 and 4 days practicing, so it's good. My arm is a little bit tired today from throwing the ball. I might have thrown the ball 100 times yesterday with all the boys, but that's good. I saw somewhere it said, play catch with your kids every chance you get, because someday they won't want to. So I play a lot of catch. But anyways, real quick before I go home, since I just came from home, but I'm going to go back, is I'm going to, the deer blind, I'm going to make sure it is secured somewhere better than where it is. I don't know where that's going to be, but somewhere. I'm going to put the bucket back on the skid steer, and Dad made some plates to cover up Grandma's septic tanks with some old discs and kind of some things, so kind of have a handle. Possibly we can find those better down the road. So I'm gonna go put those on. We're gonna get that dirt filled in. I'm also going to put the Courier battery on the charger because you know that thing I did the other day. You know, just have to go back and watch it. All right, I now know that the black is in fact red. Hold on, I'm getting distracted here. I need these leads out of here. Okay, I know that now this is positive and that is negative. And that should allow me to charge, which it was already doing. These things have become real popular, but all right, I'm gonna put the charger on that and let it go to town. Probably do a repair cycle on it too, just in case. Got the thing here. Here's an idea. Do you think this will fit up there? I think it will. I'm not sure, but I think I'm gonna try that someday, but not today. Gotta go to baseball. So let me check the Courier real fast. But I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. If you're gonna farm it.